Hello everybody, I'm back. It's not been too long since I did a video, and I'm actually really thankful for all your fantastic comments, and I'm really surprised at how popular the last video was. I mean, the views came in just thick and fast, which was surprising, but I'm really glad. The more of you that I'm helping with your eating disorders, the better, because I was in your position once, and I know how shite it is, or I knew how shite it was. It was just awful. So if you do have any requests for videos and anything in specific, then put them forward and I will consider them, and obviously I can't do all of them because I do get an awful lot of requests, but I will choose the one I find the most appropriate, and then I'll do it. So just give me your ideas and I will have a gander through them. Right. I cannot deny it. The reason I'm on camera is to actually seek some advice of my own. And this is because I am so fraught with stress at the moment. And, I haven't felt quite this stressed since probably my exams last year. Even though they were only mock exams, but I still got really bogged down with them. But that time of year I was with my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, and he would actually make me feel very guilty for focusing so much on my IB work. And he would say, "Oh, why are you prioritising IB over me? You're relegating me to the bottom of the pile, blah blah blah." Needless to say, his work ethic was pretty shit, and he really didn't do very well in his exams, which his parents tried to blame on me, but that's utterly ridiculous because, I ended up doing very well in my mocks. He did shit in his. Go figure. But I don't want to be bitter about it. All that stuff is just in the past now. It's nothing to do with me anymore. But really, I feel so stressed. I have my exams in 10 weeks' time. I have 2 years' worth of work examined in a mere 3-week exam session. Which, oh my goodness, it's making me feel nervous inside. And I have my French oral exam next week, my final. And that's also making me feel awful. And it's just, oh my god, I just don't know what to do. I feel so stressed out, but at the same time, I don't know, like, my motivation and my energy and my desire to apply myself, it seems to be so undulating. Like, I cannot predict from one day to the other how my work ethic will be. And, it's really weird. I think it's because I look at the task in front of me and I think, God, this is an absolute horror, and I don't know personally if I can really achieve the predictions forecast for me. So it's a bit of a sort of Hamlet situation of knowing or considering routes you can take to a certain end, but feeling just completely unequal to the challenge before you. And that's exactly how I feel. I don't feel entirely incompetent, because I have every reason to feel confident about my exams. My mock results were all really very good, and with no revision, I did exceptionally well. Yeah. But, in a certain subject, maths, I still underachieved quite dismally. But, that didn't actually come as a surprise. I didn't get any surprises or shocks in my mocks. No shocks in the mocks. Good times. So, I'm quite content with that. Yeah. Even, subjects like psychology, which I did no revision for, I still did really well. Ha! Jokes. So yeah, that should give me a bit of confidence for the real thing, surely. But no, I'm feeling panicked and worried and flustered, and here I am making a YouTube video in my typical procrastinatory way. But what did you expect? So yeah, you can tell I'm actually really, like, my metabolism seems to be at the pace of a shrew right now. I've just got so much to do, and, you know, I've already been learning my French oral today, and oh my god, it's an absolute pain in the arse. Don't even start me on it. Yep. I just want some help. I want somebody, or many of you, to tell me how to relax and to get back into a mindset where revision is not, you know, an overwhelming prospect. I do actually have revision timetables written up, and they're on my wall over there, and I can see them, all 112 hours of revision that I've planned for myself. But, you know, how does anybody enjoy revision? I just don't understand. I think revising for the IB is going to be like going through a very painful but worthwhile operation. That's the only way I can really think about it. It's just a means to an end, this revision. It's going to be probably quite hellish while I'm doing it, and I'm going to be distracted by YouTube and by Facebook and Spotify and, you know, all these wonderful applications and programs that I've become so dependent on to distract me from the absolute mind-numbing mediocrity of doing high B work. Yes, this is me right now. And plus, oh my gosh, I feel like such, well, I would say a fatty, but that would be farcical. I went to the doctor the other day because I'm on the pill. I take it every day without break. So I had to get it re-prescribed because I'd run out of my yearly dosage. And he insisted on taking my weight and doing my blood pressure and all those kind of things. And, you know, I couldn't bloody look at what the scale said because it made me feel so scared. I hadn't weighed myself since my anorexia when I was literally in the 5 stone category. So, you know, knowing the reality of what weight I am now, I just thought, oh my god, I cannot stand it. So he didn't tell me the figure, but he did tell me my BMI. Let's just say, okay, I'll tell you, it was 21. Yeah. That was kind of weird. I don't know. It's just that my BMI used to be like in the mid-teens, and, you know, I should be glad that it's more, because it really does, like, show me how far I've got and how much progress I've made since, you know, 2007, 8, that kind of time. I should be pleased with myself, but it really gave me a real massive shock. Yeah, and that's why I really hate going to the doctors. I used to have nightmares about being weighed in front of the doctor, honest to God. I'd have like panic attacks in the waiting room, and, you know, I was literally phobic of it. And, you know, the knowledge of my BMI, it's made me actually very self-conscious, but I need to just get real and think, Lou, your BMI was, you know, it was not gonna change whether you knew it or not, kind of thing. Like, it's just because I know it now that I feel like I have something to measure my worth by, which is no good. I'm gonna go now. Yeah, I'm a bit of a panicked freak, but I'll talk to you guys later.